As you guys probably know, Nintendo and Dena are currently working on a partnership to create Nintendo-based games for mobile platforms. This deal is underway right now, and we can expect our first Nintendo-based mobile game to be out sometime by the end of this year. And that got me thinking, Nintendo already said that they're not bringing virtual console games over to the mobile platform system, so we don't expect to see NES or Super Nintendo or Game Boy games like Sega's doing with their Genesis titles on the mobile market. What can Nintendo and Dena be working on in terms of original content for mobile games that feature Nintendo's franchises? And well, that's what this video is all about. Today I'll be talking about my top ideas, or top 5 ideas, for games I think would work really well on mobile. And I even asked some of you guys on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram what you guys thought would be cool ideas. Brother Fusion 85 says that Super Mario World would probably work out. Headless Joseph says that Diddy Kong Racing would work with DLC. Kinky Ramirez says Mario Paint and Animal Crossing, while Ricardo Antonio Art said Dr. Mario easily a perfect fit for the mobile platform. And your guys' recommendations on these social networks goes on and on. So as you guys can probably see, there's a lot of great Nintendo franchises that could work on mobile platforms, and that's what this video is all about. Here are the top 5 games I think would work really well in terms of Nintendo games on mobile platforms. So let's get started. A brand new original Punch-Out game I think would work really well on mobile platforms. The game controls are really simple, and I think they could be easily mimicked with swiping and tapping controls. You could swipe something on the left side to dodge or throw punches in a certain direction, and you could use the right side to throw actual jabs or a star punch. The control design seems really simple to do on mobile, and graphically it seems very plausible to do something like Punch-Out Wii on a smartphone nowadays. So I think it's very possible that we see Punch-Out on mobile platforms. It just seems like a no-brainer. You could possibly even create in-app purchases for brand new DLC characters featuring Nintendo characters like Bowser or Donkey Kong. WarioWare is another game series I think would be simply perfect for the mobile market. It's immediately the first game I thought about when I heard about this deal between Dena and Nintendo. There's a game on the mobile market right now called Fun Ways to Die that pretty much mimics the gameplay style of the WarioWare series. And I think this is evidence that shows that WarioWare or Game & Wario would be simply perfect on the mobile platform. It simply works with all the types of mini games that the game already has to offer, and I think this is a no-brainer. Feature this game as a free-to-play title with some advertisements linking to Nintendo products, or feature mini games as DLC along with the free game that you already give away as an application. I think it just works. The next game series is possibly the biggest one from Nintendo, and that's the Super Mario Bros. Series, at least the 2D side-scrolling one. I think with the release of Mario Maker on Wii U, Nintendo's going to stop making 2D Mario side-scrollers, at least for consoles, for a quite long time now, especially just because people can make their own now. And because of that, I think a mini 2D Mario scrolling game would be perfect on mobile, because it could sort of act as an advertisement for the home console version. You could simply say, play mini versions of Mario games on your phone and play full-scale home console versions and create your own on the Wii U or simply the NX whenever that comes out. I think it'd be a really good idea for Nintendo to make a mini Super Mario Bros. Game for smartphones and tablets in order to promote their upcoming console, the NX, or Mario Maker on the Wii U. Now there's two very popular genres of games right now on the smartphone market, and that's Endless Runners and Endless Jumpers. Doodle Jump has been a very popular game on the market since the very beginning, and I think a game like that featuring the Balloon Fight series would be a great idea for Nintendo. If you would mimic the gameplay of the Nintendo Land Balloon Fight game, but on a smartphone, it would work essentially the same way and work pretty well because you could use the multi-touch screen on your phone to control everything with just the tip of your finger. I think making a game like this in the terms of an Endless Jumper with the whole theme aesthetic of Balloon Fight would be a really great idea. A lot of mobile users already play games like this, and there's a lot of Nintendo fans on that mobile market, so it seems like a no-brainer, right? Plus, it would be a great way to honor a great man, Satoru Iwata. And finally, the last game on my list is bringing back the F-Zero franchise over to the mobile phone. You could sort of picture it as an endless runner cross a racing game. You could hold down your finger on the touchscreen to accelerate your ship, while you swipe left to right to control the direction. In the sense of a sort of an endless runner, this seems like a great idea. We've seen something like this already in the Nintendo Land minigame, and I think this would work really well on smartphones and tablets. Plus, if Nintendo is working, let's say, on an awesome new launch title for the NX, like F-Zero, this would probably be a good way to promote that. And that wraps it up for my list of Nintendo-based games that I think would work really well on mobile. Let me know what you guys think in terms of games that would work on the mobile platform in the comment section below. I've seen a lot of crazy looking games that are coming out nowadays that sort of mimic the same gameplay style of Nintendo games, and they look awesome, so I'm really excited to see what Dena and Nintendo are working on later this year. If you guys like this video, please be sure to help me out and hit that like button. It really helps me out and it helps other people find the YouTube video through a YouTube search. And if you enjoy my videos, be sure to click that subscribe button. It'll notify you whenever I release a new video. If you want to keep up to date with me off of YouTube, like on social networks, or just want to play video games with me, check out the links in the description below. I have links to all my social networks, including all my gaming usernames. As always, thank you all for being some fantastic viewers, and I'll see you guys in the next one.